Alright, so, not only am I starting 2 hours earlier than I should, because, or what I said I was going to, because the thing I've started 2 hours early because the thing I need to go and do is actually sooner than I thought, so we're going to get the 4 hours in here. Unfortunately, we will be retreading some of what we did yesterday, because I want to respec Cabela, and where we are at the moment, I don't think I could leave the ship. So we have to respec Cabela now, which means redoing the party, the social event, and then go back into the ship. If you don't know what I mean by the ship, there's a floating void ship that I'm pretty sure is a reference in some way, shape, or form to Event Horizon. But it might be one of those cases of if you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. If you've seen Event Horizon, every spooky ship looks like the Event Horizon. Either way, yeah, drifting void ship. So where we need to go is the void ship bridge, because this is before we traveled. And I can do the respec here, definitely. Also means I get a second shot at killing that third ship. I'd like to redeem myself. But the plan here is we do the floating void ship, we get to Janus, and hopefully we figure out what's going on. Where am I? This is before the social gathering. Well, I guess we have to start off with that. Spoke to the Master of Seals? Oh, that's over on Dargonis. Oh, do I also need to do... Yeah, I still need to do these two down here. That's okay. We'll hit those up first. And we'll do the respec as well. We'll do the respec in a minute, so we're not immediately going into reading, although technically we still are. Because we have to talk to Vigdis and go, hey look, the Vox is broken. Yeah, could you just like... Could you just like do this to the keyboard and let me know? Right, got it. You sure it's okay? Cool, thank you. And then for some reason this then tells us to go to the Forgotten Twins. I still haven't figured out why it does that. The next thing we need to do is over here on the right side. Need to turn this on. We will be blazing through this pretty quick because we sort of took our time with it yesterday. You are some nerd that knows about how this works. The key is to put my hand in it, that bite me, use my blood. Pascal wants to know if we can use this to decrypt data, and we did. We now have to find the cache on Dargonis and on whatever it's called, Prime, Gamma, Yava Gamma. The keys are tattoos that are put into our wrist. Tell me about caches, because it gives us experience. The single phrase litanies of the motive force. I took screenshots of this yesterday, so we're fine. We've hit these up again. We're great. Have we been able to figure out how the warp engine started? No? Fantastic. Remind me who you are? Thank you for being here in the first place. Right, those two have been done again. Let's actually do the respec. Where is it? I still have one free respec after this, and I'd rather hold on to that. Retinue need a training. I can't remember who it was we respec the first time. That might have been Argenta. I feel like it was Argenta. We're doing Cabela this time. And accept. Right, so the respec. Basically, I just need to make sure I take... where is it? This is common talent, okay. Wound streaming blood whenever you inflict bleed, toxin, Dance of Thorns, so every time you parry or dodge, everyone suffers from another stack of the effect. And then weapon skill. Hold up, did I not just respec you? I did, but it didn't take some. Let's try this again. Dance of Thorns, weapon skill, Blood Oath, Bedicay, weapon skill. Okay, here's where we need to sort of slow it down and double check. Medicae skills off of weapon skill. Take athletics. On this one, I'm going to go with Open the Veins because of how we build it later. Death Waltz, plus 4 additional charges until that one. I think it's that one and... I think I took that and that, and I think I might want to change it to this and this. Because that way she dodges more, stacks... It's only 15% more dodge. This is, better stack. Enemies attacked have the stack. Blade in his hands could be a good idea, but what we want to do here is... Area attacks reduced by 1 might be nicer to take later on. Where are you? Dodge attack. And then the other one is something else. Spinning blades. Captive Audience, I think, was the one I took here. But I'm actually going to... Another reason I want the respec is Acrobatic Artistry we're going to take instead of Captive Audience. Because as nice as this is, we tend to use Death from Above a lot, and if she's popped off her... what's this called? Death Waltz, then we get more uses and we can use that. This ends up working quite nicer for me. Spinning Blades. Slip away. Dodge and cover efficiency increase. Nice, okay. Spinning Blades. Every time you parry an attack, you get to do that as well. Agility. Athletics. Then for general wounds, if you suffer damage. Creature with blood loss again. Yes, because this helps us stack up damage on herself faster. Otherwise, it's going to be... well, not much else. I mean, I guess we could give her things down here like Dueling Mastery, which gives it parry. Nimble. Give her the Nimble for now. What's your best stat over here? No, no. Demolition, yes. Take toughness. Yeah. Take strength. Brings you to a 30. Because your wounds is going to scale off something else. The last ability we want to take here. Any attack made with a sword deals plus agility 2% additional damage. So 5% additional. Parry increased by toughness bonus. I feel like sweeping motions might be a good idea just so we get the cheap discount on multi-hit. And if you kill, you improve resolve. You have 2 swords equipped, your weapon skill is improved by the agility bonus. Deal additional weapon skill bonus to damage blade, and blade. Plus 3 for 3 for... No. Death mode above deals double damage to enemies plus 50%. Takes 2, killing for them. Kill an enemy with an attack of opportunity. That one we also can't guarantee, so I'd rather not take that one, even though it does help us with Death from Above. We're already getting dodge and parry. Blood Oath restores an additional action point. That sounds like a good idea. We'll go with restoring 2 AP, not 1. And then here, this one. Finish on that one. We're going to go Executioner. First ability. Terrifying Strike I'm not actually getting that much mileage out of. So what are the other options again? Immediate inflicts bleeding on an ally. They gain +5 plus Medicaid divided by 10% chance to dodge and more movement. Gain bonuses for each creature suffering damage over time effects. Okay. Merciless Verdict is next range door. Nope. Pain Resonance. All enemies suffering damage over time in a 4-cell radius suffer an extra instance of damage and also pass Medicaid. Or Pain Resonance could be funny, because if I've afflicted a few people with this, I can just AoE and then we can potentially blind, slow, or stagger some enemies. Reckless Abandon is also potentially funny. Let me have a look at talent. Level of damage through Verdict, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for interesting. We turn it into a buffer and start regenerating. Gift of Torment, stack 2, Unbearable Presence. Yeah, we don't care about that. What was it? Pain Resonance. That's not you. Not you. It's not you. Does Pain Resonance not have or has it actually ticked it because of Everlasting Agony? More likely to fail and the duration is improved. What is... Oh, the one that sounds nice down here. What was... Gift of Torment. Oh, so you just double the incoming thing? Is that what I'm getting from this? Each adjacent creature counts as 2. Yes, you double the incoming. Okay. Yeah, it just cares about the creatures, not the amount of stacks. I think we go Pain Resonance, and later we pick up Reckless Abandon. Pain Resonance, so that everything nearby, let's say 16 there, but it's not going to be. And then we have a chance to say to Blind, Slow, Stagger. And we also stack up the damage even more. Blind is penalty to ballistic weapon skill, dodge, parry, reduced movement, weapon skill, ballistics. The toxin we're not likely to inflict, I don't think. Burning it we can inflict if we get lucky. But also, if anyone else is inflicted burning or toxin, then we get to stack off of that. So yeah, we're gonna go Pain Resonance. For this one, later on we want to take the... what's it called? Everlasting Agony. Instead, what I want to take here is the one where I turn Medicaid to wounds. Is that Hardened Body? Creating screams, scream. Does it hurt? Deep laceration. Anatomy Expert? Anatomy Expert. There we go. Then back to 19. Equipment wise, are you okay? Yeah, equipment wise, fine. Right, now that we just speed ran through that bit, we now need to do the everything else. What else have I still got that I need to clear out? Go to the Forgotten Twins, find the cache. Did I talk to Jay? Heinrichs. Talk to Heinrichs about the Cult of the Final Dawn. Glad we scrolled this back, because we haven't spoke to him yet. Oh, but that's waiting for Kiava Gama. That can wait. We have to talk to Argenta on the ship. Forgot about that. Oh, right. She has to fill me in on everything she's done. up to this point. Rituals, look at opportunity, that will resolve. Quickly check in with Jay, make sure we're not missing a quest with her.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
You don't look like a smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
Why are you named after a demon?
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Cool.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Bye.
Oh.
So you don't have a quest for me to pick up right now. Right, we have to go check with Argenta. Just to finish off her thing. We'll leave Heinrichs for now because he seems to be Kiava Gamma. But you definitely want to talk to me.
Greetings.
Tell me about everything you know about Footfall.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, Rogue Trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the Sacred Warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Sure, I don't mind indulging your request, Argenta. Been a while since we've been in this room. Oh, this isn't voiced? What a shame. The truth about how you ended up with Theodora von Valancius. I'm waiting for another truth to eventually come to the surface and prove me right or wrong. I'm listening. The reliquary you've been assigned to is already guarded by Reverend Hieronymus. That one we know about because you got caught in the Warp Storm. Somehow you learned from a planet discovered by Scout Salus Prime. The Rogue Trader was a place around its coral world from convenient warp routes. Does the planet belong to the Van Valancius dynasty? Okay, continue. The Legion of Saint Argenta and her ship. I'm guessing, yeah, you're named after her. Or her holy relic, the One Star. Okay, anyone who entered the ship's wreck will be just, well, died, basically. So you decided to join in with Theodora so you could go find the One Star. Oh, this definitely feels like I'm keying her off for some sort of, like, thing here. Wrath of the Righteous with The only character I can think of that comes to mind that this worked with was Wenduag, because we spent a lot of time talking to Wenduag. But in Wrath of the Righteous, you could talk to characters, and it felt like... Actually, I guess Sociyle as well. It felt like, depending on what you said to them... wait, I say this, and now suddenly I can think of 3 characters. It's Wenduag, Sociyle, and Regil. The way you spoke to them would affect things later on. So for Wenduag, it was like... I think if we were telling her to be more considerate to others, she wouldn't have killed Lan. But also, I don't care, so Lan can die. Sociyle, it was about, I guess, trying to get him to forgive his brother, so that his brother wouldn't get killed. We saw both sides of that because we picked the wrong dialogue option at the end. And then we went, actually, hold on, I wonder what happens if we pick the other thing, and then the brother lived. And then for Reggie, or Regil, that was actually trying to pass or fail a test for the Hell Knights. And that one we passed. Thankfully. So I felt like this is a similar thing where we're keying up our Argenta based to do something later on, and the way we talk to her is going to affect different things. So let's see. Actions driven by hubris sounds very condemning. Searching for destiny, your place in the world is a special matter of personal, you either succeed or don't. This sounds very in line with how I want Winters to sound. Irresponsible, you could have gone and got yourself killed and the Holy Relic would have been lost, is again very condemning, but it's less personally condemning than this one. This one points out that she's doing hubristic reasons. This one's more a case of, if you die, then no one else would know the relic existed. I think going with understandable. Was Theodora thrilled with the prospect? And what exactly is this relic? So no one actually knows what it is. Failed to detect anything. So you relied on faith. And there was an ambush. With the Edge of Daybreak. Looks like the Edge of Daybreak keeps popping up all over the place. Demons tend to do that. You don't need to blame yourself, Argenta. Like, if this cult of Daybreak managed to infiltrate so many different places, and if Theodora was going there anyway, then chances are they would have found it anyway. You being there probably didn't affect anything. Unfortunately, Conrad is the one who has all the answers. How did you manage to escape from the cultists? You passed out. After combat stress. Completely understandable. What did you find? Hey, look at that. We have a friend in Argenta. Oh, you've been warming up to us ever since we helped out the orphans. I'll be honest, Chief, I don't remember what I did to help out the orphans. I just I think I helped them. I think I talked to them normally. There was a young man whose grief and confusion... Okay, so it looks like I've been keying her up for a while. Didn't turn a blind eye to the misdeed. Chose the right words to show him the path to redemption. Harsh but necessary. So, whatever I've been doing that's affecting her has been going for a while. Okay. I'm curious to see how this pans out. You soon ever found the ship, right? The warp had destroyed the route. Okay. All knowledge of it died of the old navigator. Will he help you? There's nothing I wouldn't do to help you. Ooh, hold up again. This feels like keying up again. This is very zealous, very dogmatic. This is more self-serving to Argenta, like if it's important to you, which I don't think you want to say to a sister of battle who's trying to hunt down a relic. Hey, I'm not going to do it for the Emperor, I'll do it for you. That sounds really sketchy. This sounds very selfish. This I like. 1 and 4 are both singing to me. We're gonna go with 4. Because I want the Cult of the Final Dawn just gone at this point. They've tried to kill me a few times. They've destroyed an entire world by turning it into a demon world. Granted, I did then blow it up afterwards, but that's because they made it worse first. Alright. Well, I think that's enough, well, it's not enough talking, we're not finished with the talking yet. There's still more. I guess we don't get to do the ship fight again. It's fine by me. Oh, right. We're not waiting for a dialogue thing to pop up and say, hey, we're gonna go do it. We have to go do it. We have to go interact with the door. I was wondering then, like, I could have sworn yesterday that this panned out different. But that's because I missed a step. Go to the officer's deck now that we've flown to another planet. And then I need to remember to try and pick the same dialogue options I did yesterday. I can remember most of them. Where it gets iffy is near the end when we actually start the romance. Yep, still here with a dual chainswords and full regalia. Oh, generous. Found a delicacy that's to your liking. I remember picking that last time. She does know what a fruit is, unfortunately, but I guess now she's found out. What actually do we have for a food spread here? Meat. I'm not sure what this is. Gelatinous cubes? My favorite. How would you like the ceremonies? I think I picked camaraderie last time, so we're gonna go with camaraderie again here. Realize you're standing out. Losing yourself in all the hubbub of the color-coordinated people standing around with their 10 frames of animation. What is wrong with your hair, sir? Your hair is moving in and out of existence. That'd be some sort of warp fiend. We picked Persuasion last time, so we're going to stick with that here. Whenever you lose your thread, you're forced to stray by the outside world. Well, your choice of attire is not customary for these sort of gatherings. I have a feeling this might have been a mistake. Come, take a walk with me. This is where I'm a bit shaky on what options I picked. I think I'll remember when I see them. I also need to remember you've unequipped your helmet. You haven't just, like, toggled off the appearance. You've actually fully removed it. Yeah, first up, I don't remember what I picked here. You're my comrade, I cannot dismiss you and your wishes. Or I've come to value your company. Which one did I pick? I could just pull up my recording and very quickly try to find the option, but I know it was between one of these. I know it's between one of these. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one was it? This is the worst bit, right? Trying to remember the steps I did last time in order to... I think it was I've come to value your company. Because this one sounded more romantic than this one. And then I don't remember which of these two I picked. This one sounds more romantic. We're going to go with this one. Then I think we kissed her. Yeah, I remember this animation. Okay, either we kissed her and then we went straight to sleepy bedtime. What sort of way of explaining it is that? Or we picked the other thing, then kissed her, then whatever. Go study somewhere with private. She's dropped the dom in. And then after this, it's the void ship. And I need to remember that that is going to be a... We can get through that pretty quick as well.
Different in intimacy from what I expected. I'm discovering new sides to you.
This is going to sound really weird, but I want to see that design on her legs. Is that just scarification? Looks like it's just scarification. Makes sense, you know? She's a... Bloodspun web death cultist. This sounds so weird to say, but we're gonna go with it. Did you enjoy the evening? Didn't know physical intimacy, I remember that one, and I must attend other matters, and this is where we now have to catch up to where we ended the stream yesterday. With... I'm not doing evolutions. We'll do evolutions after we finish, because I think the next one for evolutions is Cabela. What was I going to say? We now need to rip our way through the floating void ship, and we finished just before the... I assume the boss fight. Which I still don't know what it could be, considering the whole place seems to be filled with crazy Magos people. Begin the scan of a beautiful purple planet. Well, Pusha, I guess. And then begin a scan of this one. And then Cabela normally pops up. It's Argenta this time. Cabela popped up and was like, oh, what a beautiful planet. The red reminds me of blood or whatever it was. And this time it's you. Do I have any... find the right hotkey. There's no contracts I can fulfill. I do want to talk to Generous. I remember that there is a group who have extractors available for trade. I'd like to pick some up now. Before I forget. Where is he? Where is he? Where is that fat man? There he is. Every time I say it, I immediately remember the direction I need to face. I'd like to order trade shipping. Was it Fellowship of the Void? No. Was it the Imperial Navy? No, but what's all this? Upgrade. We'll pick all those up in a second. Hispanica? Explorators? Explorators. Okay. That needs to go back onto our guild. Provides void ships with targeting data, 80% chance and 5% crits. That's worse than what I have now. Worse than what I have now. Okay. Wait, no, what I have is on the left. So this is better. We have that already, we have that already. 70 points of protection, double against blast. Mars pattern prowl battery. That's not what I'm looking for. Look at the description plan. Hits all targets in the line of fire. Okay. This is 5. Slowly raising up. Okay, I remember how to get the void ship management. It's here, and there's like bottom right. Yes. Oh, I can upgrade things. Not quite sure what upgrading the hull does. I assume it gives me more health. Ah, I see. This wasn't shown to me. Master Cannoneer, Demolition. Here you go. Shield Master is tech use. We know who that's going to be. Master of Maneuvers is Athletics. I don't know how Athletics makes you better at maneuvers. We'll put that as you. Warp Channeler. Shallow Jump. Shadow Jump. Warp Wave? No. Master of Etherics. Ooh. See, I'd rather you be that, I guess. Heinrichs. Because I refuse to put her in any sort of a position. This is fine. Yeah, so I assume our hull has been improved. Anyway, enough of all that. We now need to go do the drifting void ship. Good party, let's go. Now, in theory, I can probably get through this to the combat section pretty quick. First, though, I need to give you your helmet back, because... Get resolved. If you have 10 seconds of blood, whatever. Alright, let's just run through this pretty quick. I'm curious, can I interact with this door? Does it tell me it doesn't open? Must go through the door to the main computer cathedral. What is the evil you mentioned? The ship is sick. Suspected mechanism. Backup generator. Yeah, so I accidentally managed to go all the way around the outside before I realized I had to do this bit. Five claw marks on a panel. Yeah, this doesn't really narrow down what it could be.
Rise to the top.
Cast your eye
get
there.
left in the dark.
Nice quick breach.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
More blood on the walls. It might just be a really big tech priest, right? Or like some sort of horrific servitor. I doubt it's going to be any of the strange mech robot things that take orders. Doubt it's going to be one of those. I don't remember their names. Castellans?
This is intriguing.
Castellan? However you want to pronounce that word?
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. What deeds await us? I better myself through my service.
That's good.
I
This
always
has
keep
something
my
in it,
options
right?
open.
Yeah, a helmet that I don't care about. Yeah, door's just a little bit defective. That's okay. The controls are over this side.
Operation successful.
And then let's head over this way. Let's not barbecue half the party again just by sprinting through the final bit. Off you go, Pascal.
Suffering is part of the trial.
I
Activating
managed to
motive
misclick
force
that. It's okay. Don't skip that final bit. 3 fresh injuries is nothing to worry about. Alright, I got freaky deaky warp stuff I need to deal with.
I did it?
Yes. Good in there. Well, as in like equipment wise, there's nothing goods wise in there. This way. So yeah, we can get through this pretty quick. Watch these guys handle a problem. See, they handled the problem.
Always keep your eye.
You have encased yourself in metal, priest. You may trick age this way, but you cannot trick death.
This unit's service life is not determined by entropic degradation. The Omnissiah determines all. He is greater than entropy.
Ooh, only
My
85?
success is an irrefutable certainty.
Right, augmented gloves. I remember giving this to Cabela. Except, part of the reason we did that was to get you the strength 30. Give you the higher weapon skill. I might give her 5 toughness further down the line to bring her up to toughness 50, just to help with some of those bonuses. This puzzle, I vaguely remember what I have to do here. Let's take you, why not? So is it like you, it was you, and then this is 5 over here? Maybe don't stand in the thing?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
And then we want to blow the wall.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Join me in prayer.
Disarm
Never
that one as
doubt
well.
me.
Nothing good weapon-wise. Okay. I don't think we leveled up
Let us not door.
before the end of the last stream. But we will probably level up after the final fight. Maybe? Oh no. Warp things. Pascal being crippled with his arm, not that big of an issue because of shooting with Pascal
Rise
for
to
me
the
is more of
top,
like it's a
or get
nice thing
left
to
in the
do, but his main
dust.
focus is the debuffs and everything else. If I can get him to swing his big Omnissiah axe at someone, that's better, I guess. But we don't particularly worry too much about the small details. He's there to do the operator thing.
I'll make an example out of you.
Alright. Cassia. Genta. Me. I haven't actually looked at the turn order. I'm just sort of like throwing people around. Heinrichs can go here. Right, turn order is Cass, Servitor, 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 Magnego, Servitor. Magenta's there. Pascal's there. We're sort of going near the bottom. Oh, right, I need to take out the Heralds of Corruption because they put out a buff. They give, what's it called? The wounds, temporary wounds. They give temporary wounds to everything nearby. Cabela can sit here. That will do. Frontline.
I'm not
front line there.
accustomed to being ordered around.
3 shots for everybody. Like this.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then rack up the extra damage because we might need it here. There's no ability I can use right now that matters, so what we'll do is we'll take a shot at that Herald.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then you really should linchpin Argenta because she's going to be going and we're going to be building up a lot of fun things. For us, the advantage here would only give 40% more damage. That's not enough to kill the Herald. It's not enough. I'm thinking, yeah, air authority for Argenta.
I'll see to it personally.
And then linchpin
It's as good
Argenta.
as done.
So that when her turn comes around, we can really bring in the resolve. Or the momentum. Yeah, that's it, you come closer. You got a plasma weapon, I need to keep that in mind. Ads arriving in 55 seconds. You have a marksman rifle, don't you? I think so. Okay.
Guided by faith.
Here's the part where she just keeps sending the shots downrange.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Good first barrage.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Right, that's full 4 stacks, so she can now swap over to Confident Approach. Deal some fun damage. That's why we need to take out the Heralds of Corruption as fast as we can. Because everything here is just going to suffer. Kind of interest. Do you guys count as... No. Take the free shot. Got it! On a 20 ballistic skill, still managed to land that hit.
Check familiar. Activated.
Okay, reposition you over that way. That servitor's looking a bit toasty. Banish.
Running binary override.
And then I want to buff all their weapons. See, this is fine. Okay, Winters, your full turn. There's not really a target I have eyes on that I want to shoot at. So, voice of command.
I'll make it happen.
And then bring it down on Argenta.
I'll see to it personally.
I just realised she's not taking advantage of the cover of the front line. Yeah, we're just going to send the shots down. You have to stand by there to get line of sight at the back.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Right, the Herald's on 2, but they'll burn out on their turn, so we don't have to worry about you anymore. Cabela, you get to dance with a servitor. I like this like Doom Eternal soundtrack we have going for this. That was nice. We could Death from Above twice and then Acrobatic Artistry. But I'd rather do this. Looks like you failed the test, my friends. You've been blinded. Just out of interest, that was on the enhanced roll, right? Oh, right, you don't have that yet. But you still failed it, so you're absolutely fine against that guy. You can just sit there and stonewall him. Heinrichs! Move your bird here.
Do my bidding.
Oh, do you not just line of sight that, unfortunately? Shame.
Get me a target.
Would have thought you'd been able to rebound it off of the bird. There we go.
Naturally.
Okay, so everyone's a bit more durable. Everyone being this spread out now is kind of an issue because now I can't just go to the Emperor Cabela as well.
Let's see to it.
But it's fine. Probably should have fired the bolt pistol.
You never stood a chance.
Okay. The Herald is burned out. Next we need to try and deal with the incoming servitors. So I think the best play here is Scourge of the Tide. And we position it like this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Now the reason we do this, we found this yesterday. If they leave and re-enter, they retake the damage. So this square and this square, but not this square being hit, means they'll step here, take damage, step out, step in, take more damage. Similar sort of thing over here. Hopefully. Let's get Heinrichs.
I am a navigator,
to
not
throw
a
out
servitor.
another Word of the Emperor.
I won't object to it.
And that's it. Can you voice of command Cabela, please?
If I may.
Here it comes. Oh, you just on the outside edge of being able to be hit by that? Death above. Fine. I think only the servo school took damage there. Yeah, if they want to get in, they gotta move all the way awkwardly around.
As the Emperor commands,
Pre-reload.
I act. I am
Steady aim,
his
or whatever it's
will made
called.
manifest. I'll do it.
Up that fire rate. And let's get this going. So want to keep building those stacks. What happens when you pass 4? Yeah, all you're really doing here is building it up. Technically, I guess I could get more damage off the other form, but guaranteed crit here is nice. Yeah, see, they took the damage instance twice. That's okay. This should hopefully slow down the servitors and make them fight each other.
I won't go down easy.
A lot of fun dodges. I might make Cassia go again so she can reposition the Red Scourge, but at the same time, I think we're okay. We could make Argenta go again. Last thing she did was the semi-auto, so what we'll do here is full auto and semi. Yeah. Rapid fire.
Commands, I act.
Send the volley down.
Faith without...
And then single shot into that servitor. So she's now building 2 stacks a turn every time she gets to shoot. Love to see it. You can take up that.
Your end was inevitable.
Cabela gets to do more
As the
Cabela
tenets
things.
demand, I shall not fail. The shadows will see it done.
I'm gonna keep using Pain Resonance because it's a really funny ability. I've just realized if that deals the damage of these stacks, that means I've just given her a really good AoE ability, because if she can throw out a bunch of bleed onto people, I can use this instead of like this to deal damage. We are going to
Trust me.
death from above here though.
Is a blessing.
Okay, I might be able to get down to the Logos. Yeah, we can get to the Logos. We're gonna pin them in.
As honor ordains.
There's no point going back. Let's just
As
shoot the dart.
tenets demand.
Let me try it. Heinrichs has apparently taken like a ton of damage, and I'm not entirely sure why.
For the throne's glory. The Emperor
Get him
is
back
on
behind
our
hard
side.
cover. Another word of the Emperor. Yeah, we're pushing it. We're on that high veil degradation. That's fine.
High momentum.
Okay. Is it worth repositioning this? Not really. But we'll do it anyway.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then you need to reload. And then thankfully you still get free shots. So
As the
fire your
Emperor
free shot there.
is why I was
And then
chosen.
send me into this guy again.
You, my Emperor.
10 stacks is nice to see. You've got 1 stack left. What can you really do with this? Waking Nightmare, I guess?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Just so we throw out some more debuffs, because we should be throwing debuffs as often as we can. You're not an issue. You should be, yep, you attacked friendly. You're going to ignore my little orb. My servo skulls are not orbs. What am I saying? Good miss. Alright, here's where we have to get funny.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without...
Right, that servo is going to burn out.
As the Emperor...
That servo is not going to burn
I'll
out.
do it.
Need you not to miss that shot. Pascal might clutch it. Thank you, Pascal. Not that I had to gamble it, I could have just done that, would have hit the guy anyway. There's nothing else you can really do for me right now, Pascal. Are you just gonna analyze her? Really? I'm gonna use my 56 stacks here to really ramp my damage through the roof. Yeah, that'll do. Hit for 33 damage. Nice. And you've been slowed. I'm not quite sure why I slowed you. It's probably some piece of equipment I've got. Yeah, when we hit with a single target attack, you slow down. I think we have a safe space up the left lane. Alright, we're looking for Cabela to massacre this Locust, so... Worst case, I mean, we're going to use Death Waltz anyway.
Trust me, aim for the heart next time.
You have 12 stacks of damage on you already. Let's hit you once.
The shadows will see it done.
And then we're going to Death Waltz.
The undying Emperor whispers his will. Killing brings me no pleasure. Death comes in silence.
Firstly.
I shall
Second.
not fail.
We're leaping here so I can leap over the wall after I massacre this man.
As the
Yeah, so he's on 16 at the moment. If I now leap here, bestows you with a beautiful 10. I can't get to this guy. I was going to hope to get to the end and then just, you know, pop our way back. But that's not happening. Yeah, I'm going to be one short. I'd have to get a kill. Oh, hold up. No, no, no. I've got movement from a kill. We're fine. We're cooking. Brings you to 18. We're then going to Pain Resonance. And hit the rewind button. And then they both bleed out.
death is a blessing.
High momentum.
Simple. I'm glad I did the rework for you. We weren't getting that much mileage out of captive audience. I still think there is a use case for captive audience, but because of how we're using the Death Waltz, it makes sense to go for acrobatic. We basically doubled the 4 to an 8. I want the marksman rifle you have. Yeah. You want to put on me? No, 14 to 20. I have a better weapon. She doesn't.
Is there money to be made?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Whoops. Oh, well, it fired 3 shots and it missed, so that's not too bad. This one has 3 heralds, right? Yeah, 1 there, and then 1 on this wall? No? I thought there was 3 heralds. Why don't we suddenly pan the camera back a little bit? Yeah. Oh, there is a 3rd herald. Let's see. Turn order. Looks like we're going sort of in the middle. Yeah, we're going more in the middle. I'm going to go... there. Again, so I can go sort of way out in the open, but it's kind of okay. You there. Heinrichs here. Pascal there, Cassia on this floor. Get out the way, Echo. Helping no one by being by there. This I remember being a sort of rough fight. I mean, we got through it, but I remember it being a slog because of all the build-ups. Let's go with frontline being here. Everyone gets a free shot if they're on here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then you guys deal more damage here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Damage of AoE, I'd like to sort of get this area over here locked down.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we're going to pick Heinrichs to go first.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Boost up everyone's resolve. And then... Man, I want to Iron Arm everybody, but I think that might be a bad idea. Because look at that, we're in the, we're past the Veil at this point. I need to take Cassia's thing where she gets to drop the Veil by... Why is it 0? Whenever she uses a power, she drops the Veil degradation. It would be really nice to have.
Let's see to it.
Should have put the shot into the Herald over here, but... Hindsight. Okay. I'm thinking we... Voice of command. Linchpin.
I'll see to it personally.
We need to get the ball rolling on this one before we start taking the heralds. Shoot. Shoot the herald.
As the Emperor commands, is why I was chosen.
And then build up. And then we're going to use a control shot here so that we can just get a discount rapid fire going. Good. To say, the thing I'm gonna have to worry about is the heralds. That's what makes the fights difficult. You got beefy enemies already that are then throwing out that shit all the time. Okay, run her to here. Then pick up a rapid fire. fire back across this way.
Doubt is for the weak.
Then you get a run and gun
Commands, I act.
and shoot that herald.
I'll do it.
Alright, welcome to 5 stacks. Plasma pistol, grenade. And then the plasma pistol. I do like the reverberation effect that happens whenever you're in a high degradation. Speaking of which, I don't want to use this again because of the state we're in. So I think what we'll do is we'll get Heinrichs to run over here and just punch the Herald. I don't know how he can reach up so high. Blame it on psychic powers, I guess, but there we go. Bearing in mind as well that his little force sword can also cause problems for us, but that's not too much of an issue. We're in high momentum already for Cabela, so what we can do is run over here and then just, like, dance of death people. Which is exactly what I'm going to do.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust me. I shall not fail.
Good first hits. Let's see, I need to leave at least one for acrobatic artistry. I'm gonna marker the... I don't think I can kill the Magos. I'm gonna marker the Technomat. And then we're gonna jump down to them. Then we're going to Blade Dance.
Blade whispers your name.
Now, 8-12, what we can do is we can fire Pain Resonance, get the kill, and then after that we get 2 action points.
The shadows will succumb. The other side awaits.
Sorry, hold on, where are my action points? Oh, I see, I've been using Blood Oath wrong. We should be using it to prep an attack, not as in, like, I will kill this target at some point. That's okay. I mean, we don't get to use the whole, like, spinneroo that I wanted to do, but we can still use this to reposition over here. And then blow the whole thing. We don't get the full set, but we're still going to get these guys killed.
Side awaits.
And then I'm going to Death Dance the Herald of Corruption over here.
As honor ordains.
And then we need to get away with the next one.
Trust me.
See, if we had that extra action point, it'd be really nice right here.
The tenants
Alright, that's all the heralds out. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have been nice if we had the extra action point. Purely on me, though. Not realizing Blood Oath isn't just mark a target, it's next attack. Send a plasma shot at him. That's okay. We don't have any heralds to worry about. We're gonna relocate the Silver Skulls here. And then shock. And then buff our equipment. Right, here's what's gonna get ugly.
How dare you!
Heinrichs is fine, you're blocking up that guy. Cabela's about to have fun. Alright. Cassia's turn. Love the regeneration. You need someone to deal with that servitor for you. Who are we gonna pick? We could pick our Genta. Fire some shots into it. Winters could probably one-shot it, but I doubt it. First thing we need to do though is redo this.
If I may.
Yeah, I don't care about taking that hit. That's okay.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
It's gonna have to be troll shot, and then hope we don't overpen. We're fine. Dealt some damage to it. Okay, for my turn, I'm just gonna press the advantage and try to dome the servitor.
Who if not me?
Very nice damage. She can't go again because we made her go. Pascal's not in line of sight. She can't go without that servitor going again and taking her out. Heinrichs. How much is your Raven going to hit for? 12 damage? There's no sort of debuff on this guy, unfortunately. Like, none is in, like, damage over time. There's no damage over time effect on this guy. I'm just going to have you swing against the servitor. Oh, that Herald is still up. I thought they were all dead. Damn, that puts Cassie in a really rough position.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's get the whole set ready.
Doubt is for the weak.
See what we can do.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it.
Focus, Van Count. Focus.
We're just slowly working our way through here at the moment. I need that servitor or they're dead. Cabela might have some movement she can do here.
Trust me. Caught by the web.
Okay.
I shall not fail. As honor ordains. I am your blade and shield.
So she's coming back out to massacring the right side. Pascal. Thank you. Then we're going to joint analysis. Alright, chaos is regenerated again. Move this here.
That is foolishness.
You don't have line of sight on that? What about if I move you there?
Do not dare ask.
Okay, what about if I move you here? Completely forget the idea of cover. Let's just move you here.
Another foe painted black.
Right, there we go. Finally dealt with that one. As for turns, Cabela doesn't have a death from above, does she? No, doesn't. That Migos needs to drop, but I can't quite get him. No, I can't quite get him. That's okay, we'll just have our gents fire a few rounds.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Good. Castle has one ability point left.
Me?
That works.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Right, Winters. This is the part where you take a few steps back.
Let's make some opportunities.
Okay, we can Argenta again. No, we can't. We've already Argented. We could Cassia again. Not that I see much point. Oh, I didn't Air of Authority Argenta at the start? Wait, why is Resolve +5? Oh, because my Resolve is being boosted, that's why.
I'll see to it personally.
Did I not linchpin you either? I didn't. No wonder the stacks have not been growing. The harvest has not been bountiful.
I'll make it happen. My God tells me it's a bad idea.
67 hit.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Did someone just die to bleed? Because Cabela's voice just went off like something did. Anyway.
Doubt is for the weak, as the Emperor.
Getting shot to absolute shit there, my friend. How many grenades have you got? Are you just manufacturing grenades while you sat there in the corner? Is your name Carl Reese? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna work our way through that servitor. Cabela has a death from above.
As the tenant's shining blade whispers your name.
So, if I do this, and then we do this.
We'll see it done. Caught by the wind, the other side awaits.
Did that give him my 2 AP back, or did it not? I can't tell. Maybe it's just the next singular attack, not the next, like, weird, wonky thing. That's the official term for it, by the way. You're gonna help out your boy over here. Eventually that is gonna hit and it's gonna connect, it's gonna be great. Hello, Cassia. Would you like to introduce him to the horrors of the war?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then would you like to let our Genza go? Control shot. I'll take that.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
There's 2.
I'll see to it personally. For the throne's glory.
See, we're eventually going to get that thing killed.
Rejoice in battle.
Yeah, let's kill it now.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is unacceptable.
There's 2 health left. I just need you to land 1 shot. Thank you. There's no reason to run over to that corner. I'd move from there if I were you, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Making good time, making good progress. Because I believe that is the last fight we had to deal with.
I always keep my options open.
Now there's a bunch of
This
traps
could be an opportunity.
coming up.
I better myself through my service. Duty prevails. See, right there. The Emperor favors me today.
The veil being as thin as it is probably going to be a bit of more of a hindrance than I'd like. Isn't that like a weird, like, yeah, I have to snake it by here.
When the faithful are idle.
The reason being, I can't sit there and word of the Emperor, like, every turn. Which means the resolve doesn't get built up, which means the stacks of Master
I
Tactician
better myself through
aren't
my
stacking as fast as I'd have liked. But we're just going to wait for a second. Sip my water, we are still kind of in a heat wave. Okay. We're now back to where we were at the end of the stream yesterday. Let's go see what's behind the door.
Keep your wits about you.
Restore power. I don't know if Unknown's here. Because I don't know if they were expected fighting the boss. I assume it's a boss. Like, it's basically a dungeon. There's always a boss in a dungeon. Magos Tiberius Mala. Well, I don't see any heralds of corruption on the wall. But I do see lots of, you know, mutation and... Let's just go. Hello, what is the deal? Oh. Dogmatic follow is there's no fate more honorable than purgation through suffering in the name of faith. I kind of want to go with a... Even though low warp here would be really easy, Dogmatic Follow, we don't get a lot of the, limited access ones. It usually just says Dogmatic or Iconoclast. I want to pick this one. Because it is not too late to reject the Taint of Chaos, my friend. Conviction of Faith. 100% crit hit chance until the next crit hit is scored. What? A Forgefiend. Forgefiend is a demon engine. I know because I used to run them in my Corn Demonkin army in 7th edition. I used to run Mauler Fiends. They were funny. They were very funny to use. I don't think I really used a Forgefiend. The armor is only... deflection is 6. Okay, you get very angry. Yeah, Demon Engine. Armor equal to its willpower %, deflection equal to toughness, so we need to tank the stats of this thing and fast. What's turn order looking like? Vox, Vox, Servitor, Servitor, Forgefiend. So the crux of the fight here is the Forgefiend itself, and we just dumpster that thing as fast as we can. We need to handle this like Aurora, where Cabela handles cleanup of the weaker enemies on the outside. Weaker being the Servitor, I guess. Heinrichs is going to have to hold like an absolute god against the Forgefiend, because you probably run plasma weapons. Twin plasma. Charge ectoplasm, reload. Yeah, so we don't want to be clustered up either. Forgefiend is going before half the party, which is a big suck. In the interest of distance, though, and cover, Cassia can go here. I'm going to put Winters here. Argenta kind of needs to be like here. That still covers us in a plasma blast. I don't like that. Sit by there. I'm going to assume you do have line of sight. That could be a bat or something. Pascal can go over here. Cabela. There. Heinrichs. Right in front of it. Being this spread out as well means we don't get to benefit from attack zones as well, so front line is going to be easy decision. Oh, backline, where am I going to put you? Honestly, there.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
And rear by here. Scourge of the Red Tide. Here. And then I need to debuff the out of this. Waking Nightmare.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, so its armor is now gone, its deflection can drop, its willpower is tanked through the floor, the toughness is dropping as well. Cassia is going to have to spend her turns casting Warp Curse Unleashed next. But you are building up damage over time from Scourge, Blood Augury even. So she's going to deal more damage as this goes on. The Vox Skulls just make the Servitors go again and again, which isn't as bad as it sounds. Winters, I'm not sure who I want you to go. I don't know if I want Heinrichs to go, because Veiled Degradation's at as high as it would happen to stay. Pascal we could get going for Forgefiend to lose more stats. I might make Cassia swap over to her. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have a swap over to her stat, since we need to go for stats on this one. Every time you affect someone with an ability, they lose their ship, right?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yes. So there we go. It's been cursed. We just drop its stats this way. Air of Authority. Linchpin. And I guess I could Regimental Tactics, but we're going to wait for a second and let everything sort of settle in. For this one, you're not at Versatility yet, so we're just going to Rapid Fire, send it through. And then run and gun for the single shot. Good job missing the target but penetrating your way through into the big boy. Boltgun brother, welcome in. Hope you've had a good weekend. Boltgun says they're surprised how early they put the fight. Should be in Act 4. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm not. I mean, we fought a Chaos Space Marine at the end of Act 1. And this is an optional thing, and it's full of, well, tech priest, or was full of tech priests. So it had to be something mechanical. I didn't expect it to be a demon engine, but I'm not surprised it's a demon engine. Because apart from this, what else could they use apart from, as I said earlier, maybe a Castellan? Maybe they could have used just like a big Magos as opposed to a normal Magos. It could be worse. It could be a Mauler Fiend. It could be a Defiler, but a Defiler wouldn't really fit here. Forgefiend I can kind of understand. Heinrichs is having a whale of a time. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that Forgefiend. We might need to have Cabela handle it while he handles everything else. Although, to be fair, he can't really do much here because we can't reduce the Veil Degradation.
I need a foothold.
So yeah, go for it. How did you get parried by a Servitor? The thing's functionally brain dead. That's okay. Pascal can do some things here. You, I don't believe, will get affected by... You won't get affected by the banishment. Because it's targets with Reject the Flesh. So we'll go with... We could analyze enemies and then drop its stats that way. Tactical knowledge is probably going to come in handy as well. Do this to hit them onto both. And then we can exploit the weakness on both. And then armor up. Take the free shot with the plasma on the... Honestly, the Servitor over here probably annoys me a little bit more. As much as I probably should focus the Forgefiend downs, I'm confident we can probably take that the next turn. That's fine. Boost that. And that's it for Pascal. Volgan says I sound knowledgeable on different types of demons, don't let Heinrich know. It's fine, he's Auto Xenos, he's not Auto Hereticus. Do I say fuck it and just send Cabela in? Rather than the plan of handle the servitors. It's on 21. I can stack some... I think I can stack bleed on it. There's nothing here that says it's immune to it, just toxin. So we can stack bleed on it. We can burst it with pain. We can bring it down really far. I could possibly burst it with where it hurts as well. Okay, let's try for it.
Death comes in silence.
Congratulations, I stepped foot into the thing that I put by there. That's okay. Might as well do Raining Blood.
Trust me.
Thank you. That's another death from above. So we will Pain Resonance. I'm feeling Pain Resonance, and then we see if where it hurts triggers off death from above, and then at the end we do Acrobatic Artistry. This might kill it, I'm not sure.
As honor ordains.
Hello, I'd like to see its health, please. I'd like to see the health of the thank you. So it's 102. Yeah, let's see if where it hurts fires off.
Me. The shadows will see.
Doesn't fire off on that. Cassie's having a rough time of it.
I shall not fail.
Dies. Should have clicked one square close up, that's fine. And then we will go back.
Let your soul be purged.
That dies on its turn. It bleeds out and burns out. We're okay. Good dodge. So we functionally just one turn the Forgefiend.
I feel nothing.
Good work, team. Good work. We also did some good science there, too. Now we just have to clear... Well, servitors are not a problem, but Heinrich is going to suffer big time. Let's shift this here just so it cooks that.
If I may.
And then we're going to Waking Nightmare.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Drops the stats even further. Hey Heinrichs, here, get boosted slightly. Maybe you'll dodge or parry something, who knows. The Vox Skulls are not an issue. Wow, okay. The hit chance is absolutely in the floor and I don't know why. Where's the... Sorry, is the Vox Skull over that side of the room dead? Oh, I probably killed it without chance of firing through the Forgefiend. Let's go... Let's go gambling.
On it.
Yeah, it's a shame. Show me why that was a 37. Tiny creature. Okay. Let's... Ooh, what do I want to do here? We'll give Heinrichs another go. And then he can just swing. So the servitor now burns out on it. Next time it takes the damage. And then we're just going to have Argenta.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Can't miss a small target if you fire enough shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Done. Oh, not done. But that servitor's about to have the time of its life, so it might as well be done.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Pascal, you get a nice shot. And then we're going to shock it as well. Thank you.
If this is my death,
Funny.
may my blood be sacrifice.
So apart from walking Cabela into my own AoE because I didn't quite see it right, and we almost didn't one-turn the Forgefiend because of a misclick with the death from above, that went really well. Kiava Gamma followed. Sorry, hold up. Kiava Gamma is infested with Forgefiends? That's the problem going over there? I guess it is an industrial world. If a demon engine had to come from anywhere, it would be Kiava Gamma. But that's the thing I get to look forward to when I go and deal with that eventually is, oh boy, oops, all Forgefiends. Man, I'm glad we went to Yanis first. Is this where the ship is from? Yeah, they're turning them into demon engines. That's unfortunately arriving in about 50 seconds. But we'll be back on the ship at that point. The corruption of Kiava Gamma, the fabricator sensor, it started with him. So yeah, we have to go deal with Amigos who's making giant demon engines. I guess on an industrial world we could run into a Defiler. Let's say we're probably going to run into Forgefiends. Mauler Fiends are a possibility. I doubt they'd make the model for a Forgefiend and then not make a Mauler Fiend. Having said that, I'm not actually sure. It would be nice to see a Mauler Fiend as well. I think it would be a lot more threatening than a Forgefiend. You succumb to chaos and pay for your weakness. Good work, everyone. What did we get? 15 Medicaid. I know exactly who that's going to. And Dimensional Travelers. Well, we're not this. That's a card.
As it should be.
Only 8 experience for figuring that. Did I not level up? Close. What other equipment have I got? Headhunter like carapace? Okay. That might be something as well. Oh, I didn't actually take the goods. There we go. Cabela. Unfortunately, this means you're losing the ring. Does mean your Medicaid is now. I think that's the first triple digit we've received. Your armor is agility bonus and... 55. I mean, the armor on it is worse, but your dodge is better. You gain agility. But at the same time, you kind of do need more armor percent, because sometimes you just will take damage. This can go to cargo. Cargo, cargo. Does anyone not have a pair of boots? You basically have no gear, let's be honest.
I always have a backup.
Is there anything else I can interact with here? Seems like a resounding no, Chief. Alright, let's get everyone back onto the ship and have you all treated by actual doctors rather than Cabela with a med kit. Nothing amazing. Oh, now that we're back on the ship, I should probably talk to Heinrichs about whatever he wants to talk to me about Kiavagama. I know earlier I said I'd probably leave that until we actually go visit Kiavagama, but since we're here and we just dealt with that and we found out about Kiavagama stuff, I can talk to him now. You want to discuss the nature of your mission?
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
Welcome to my office. I welcome the chance to assist the Inquisition with any inquiries on Kalox. The madman preached the heretical doctrine among the citizens of the Coronas expects. Why would a this is what I've been wondering this whole time. Why is an Auto Xenos investigating something that Auto Hereticus would deal with? The cult is tangentially related to your main specialization. What would an Auto Xenos' primary specialization be that deals with something that could be worshipped by a cult? Eldar? You could have people sat there worshipping, what is the name of the laughing thing? Sigorach? Sigorach? Although in that case we'd probably be running into, like, Solitaires and Harlequins. What else? What else could it be? We know Dark Eldar are here. Maybe that's because Dark Eldar, the whole thing with the Eldar, they basically murder-fucked Slaanesh into existence. Dark Eldar just carried on the idea of let's just have a great old time and rip a whole bunch of drugs off the back of a dead body. And then regular Eldar are like, maybe we shouldn't have done this. So, we can't wait to see more Dark Eldar. Oh, admittedly, we've only seen them steal a sun. But because of this association with Slaanesh, maybe that's how Heinrichs is involved with this. If the main specialization is Eldar, Dark Eldar, might be a Slaaneshi cult. Although we've run into Tzeentch cults. And the demons we keep running onto that have to do with the Final Dawn, they've been Tzeentch, so I don't quite see how that factors in that way. Are you laying an accusation? Not directly, but you're saying that there's a possibility. Okay. The Lord Inquisitor's mentioned he will show me leniency. You're surprised that he's tolerant. Tell me more about the cult of the Final Dawn. They have strategy, they have military power. They destroyed 2 ships. You suspected Winterscale, but now you suspect Von Valancius. Achilles Scalander. What else do you need? Yeah, see, you want to look into potential demon engine fabrication. Why do you suspect Kiavagama? Yeah, the refugees. Understandable. We also ran into the Chaos Space Marine on Rycab Minoris. They seldom show up alone. Well, that's true. They tend to travel in a warband. I'm gonna let anyone throw their weight around on my worlds. But, do you know that Drukhari stole Rykard's son? Yeah, the Drukhari need psychic energy born from torment and pain, which is why they kidnap people, torture them, submit them to horrific experimentation. They do it to their own kind as well. The only way to really progress inside of Dark Eldar Drukhari, I use that interchangeably. The only way to progress in their society is basically backstab your way to the top, and then keep backstabbing your way at the top. Yeah, this way into the webway. Interesting that Komara isn't actually highlighted here, even though you do explain what it is on the next line. It's like webway is highlighted, Komara isn't. Is there anything else you need to know? You're welcome. Right, I did say that after we dealt with the ship, we'd be doing evolutions, just like we try to do every stream. I believe the next person on the list is Cabela. Tell me more about... I want Cabela to tell me more about the tenets of the web. Bold move to walk into my ablutions room, phase into the floor, and bleed all over the stone. Since I'm in the water, you can introduce me to the rare discipline of controlled self-drowning. Teach me. Oh, we failed the willpower test? I'm not surprised on a -60 modifier. That was a really relaxing bath. Get drowned by the person I'm sleeping with. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything more. Except, you know, not drowning. Maybe having a relaxing song. Oh, hello. Wait, do I get artifacts as I destroy things? The Mask of Aurora, the Prophet of the... I do! As I defeat big things, I get relics of my own. So... Oh, that's neat. Have I gained any others? Or is it just... This room hasn't changed. Oh. Oh, I like that. That's a good detail. Is there anybody else I need to see on the ship? But for knowledge, that's okay. Hunger's Hand, go to Telecos Epsilon. We're doing that anyway. Honestly, with the pace we're going, we might end up finishing as we reach Yanos. Let's do a quick scan while we're here. See if there's any connecting areas. Ah. You see. So Trinitas is uncharted. I kind of feel like living dangerously here. We haven't really found a way to get over to these worlds on the right. Forgotten Twins it wants us to go to, but we don't have a way. Oh, the map is huge. I knew about all the stuff on the left, but like, I didn't expect there to be more to the right. Prana? Oh, that's Kiavagama. That's Dargonis. That's where we're headed. We don't know how to get there. We don't know how to get there. We don't know how to get there. Okay, what's happening with Cassia? What's she done now? Chester is one of the ship's runners, after which he's sent to his living quarters. Hold on, hold on. Chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his families, and shot himself. The second incident was noted during warp. The lady navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes. Officers near the lady navigator's quarters, extreme emotions. 100 living birds were delivered on board. Each bird cost a hefty sum. So she's not getting on with everybody. Oh. We have to deal with a warp store, well, Getter field failing and fight some demons. Let's go. Easy experience.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hello, lower deck rabble.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. Give me strength.
And a daemonette. Okay. The daemonette is the bit that worries me. Take the shot.
Quick, quick!
I'm hoping reinforcements turn up at some point.
Look out! Now.
Fire delights beckon you!
I'll do what it takes.
I can handle this. Emperor, protect me!
This is okay. I do get reinforcements. Great. Arc gun.
Who if not me?
The issue is going to be that Daemonet closes in. Again, so I need you to start like ripping through the lines right here, right now.
I'll do it.
Okay, they're all burning.
Doubt is for the weak. I will not.
Okay, we can revel in slaughter next turn.
I can't stand it. Temporary setback.
Don't touch me. Look out.
Pain cleanses the body.
Accept it! Embrace it! Mine's
Alright, that Daemonet's gonna be a melee.
This way. Emperor, protect me.
For now.
Hey Cassia, I heard you've been causing some problems. Why would you run right next to the demon?
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
You would get parried, wouldn't you?
Battlefields
We're gonna have Cassia run over here for a second, and then we're just gonna look the stare.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Fury of House Orselio!
Good number of dead people.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As the Emperor
I am unsatisfied.
Right, what actually is the deal with Daemonets? You lose an action point, weapon skill, ballistic skill. Yeah, because they're getting distracting. They're being distracted.
I am his will made manifest.
Cook it.
I'll do it.
Thank you. The issue is now I need to move. I'm gonna take the hit anyway. Yep.
I've faced worse than this.
I won't be able to kill the Daemonets. What I can do is fire at these and weaken these guys.
I'll make it happen.
That's left to do.
I'll do what it takes.
Kind of hoping for a bit more damage out of the arc shot there, but it seemed to be nothing.
Emperor, protect me.
Right, my guy's gonna fall over, but the rest of the team is still alive, so we should be okay. We'll be fine. Because now they need to work their way back down here, we should hopefully take out
Protect me.
the Daemonet next to me. Oh, you needed to turn up sooner.
If I may, try to die with grace at least.
Cabela can absolutely just run riot here.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Alright, first shot is free.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Second shot.
Faith without deeds.
That'll do. Hit the free reload and get ready.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Quick, quick!
Look out!
Accept it. An embrace blood. Minds exist only to be broken.
Oh good, the rest of the party finally decided to join the party.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
We're gonna lit the stair again.
Another bird painted black.
And then I'm gonna give Cabela the turn.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
So she can jump here. And then she can start working on this demonette.
As honor orders.
And then that means Argenta, if we move it to about here. I don't like those odds. Just send it down this way.
As the Emperor commands. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
This means Cabela can finish you off.
The shadows will see.
Try to die with grace, at least.
That demonette might be able to close the gap, but that's okay if it does.
Get me a target.
Hey, Heinrichs. And honestly, these two turning up these late, they're late. Just too late to do anything. Oh, and then your pets arrive separately? That's a little bit scuffed on the coding, isn't it?
Embrace excess.
Parry. Dodge, that also works. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
I'm not accustomed to being.
We gotta
ordered
kill the
around.
demonette this turn. Mama Cast Blackflame, hello, welcome in. Give you a shout out in a second. I'm just dealing with a little bit of an infestation. See? Dealt with. And I did say I was looking forward to this because of the experience, but here we are. Mama Cass is currently playing their way through Halo Master Collection with a friend. I can never remember the name of the friend, but they are doing a co-stream whenever they're doing it. We did get to level up from this. We're already on the ship. It's fine. Cass says, Heinrichs? You mean corpse dodge? No, Heinrichs is really useful. Heinrichs is really useful. Except we didn't get to use them a whole lot during that the Void ship because I don't have a way to reduce the Veil degradation, but we could start doing that pretty soon. Hopefully. I also need to give myself a better gun than the Arc gun because it's not doing a great job against crowds, I'll admit. Right, level 20. What do I get here? Do I get a talent? A feat? Ah, I get an extra action point. And I get to now improve my characteristics. Hooray. Have some more fellowship. That means that everybody's basically getting another thing and then another thing. Okay. Ballistic skill. Ballistic skill. Cassia, you're still riding that willpower train, I believe? I'm pretty sure your weapon skill is the one I want to keep buffing, because that then raises your Medicaid, which then raises your health. But also your higher weapon skill means you're more likely to hit, and you're less likely, more likely to parry, and blah 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 blah. We're not going to bother with toughness. Welcome to 70. Pascal, you need intelligence. You are a very smart boy. Congratulations. Become smarter. And then Heinrichs. Honestly, Chief, I don't think I know what I'm doing with you, but we'll give you willpower because you're a psycho. There we go. Cass says, next time they're doing a 4-ways collab and they're going to be right back, they're grabbing an ice pop. Ooh, nice thing to have during a heat. Personally, I don't really mind the heat. I enjoy it.
Is there money to be made?
Have we at least arrived at my destination? They all had stub revolvers. They couldn't even bring anything better for me. So here's a weird theory I have based off of the fact that we did gain experience with that fight. And I know I jokingly said at the start, oh, it's fine if we have anything goes wrong. We'll gain experience. I think you might be able to use that to farm experience to level up. How much did I get at the end of that fight? 204? It's not huge. Not huge, but it's still something. Let's visit the Trinitas system. See if there's any... Ooh, we got... we've got many things going on here. We're gonna save. Yes, we're gonna save. We're gonna go see these ships down here. These are chaos-looking ships. Nothing here. It's just a feral world. Let's go pick a fight. Any vessel enters such a zone, even part of the hull, receives a specific combat bonus. I like the tutorial pop-up during the bit where I'm getting shot at. Okay. We've taken a big hit already. Evasion plus 30, less maneuverability, less speed, less hit chance, less range. Okay. Well, first off, I want to fire torpedoes.
Torpedoes away!
Okay, we can't take control of those yet.
Coordinates set.
Take the shields off of you, and then beam lance you.
Make every shot count. All hands prepare for acceleration.
And then we're gonna fully pull around like this and restart the shields. Can you not shoot at my my torpedoes, please? I kind of need those. All right, well,
let them taste our fury.
That's been dealt with.
set. Macro cannons, open fire! Let them taste our fury!
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the rest of this out. Maybe the torpedoes weren't a great idea to use. I mean, they're drawing fire at least. Oh, I could have just detonated while I was right there. I thought it would have just detonated where they were, not done an area of effect. Oh well, we learned. They're still drawing fire for me. That's alright, we can flip around and hit them. Oh, actually, hold up. We might be able to just fly the torpedoes in myself.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Yeah, you're at a gun range, which sort of sucks. Send some torpedoes out, why not? Okay, that I'm pretty sure I can get with the torpedoes.
Helmsman, take us in.
Not that I need to.
With the force of a supernova.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
We have a more powerful battery. Good. I'd like to have the extra range. Although new heading sounds like. Oh, we'll go both. See, now it tells you about posts and ability. Wrong button. To get hit with 2 loading screens as I transition back to the star map, and then... Oh wait, no, I need to go talk to Cassia anyway. Right, I got a little, like, companion quest for her. Yeah. Hey Cassia, I heard you being a bit of a freak.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Heard you not getting along with the rest of the crew.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Alright, let's go to my study and discuss.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Let's start from the top. The guy who ran you a message killed himself after shooting his family. You grew tired of the disgusting Cal advised him to lighten his burden? What's this about giving wrong orders, which is a bit of concern since you are the navigator? Okay. You avoided a giant warp whale. What about the fact that no one can live near you? I want to quickly bring up Pariah, because Pariah used to be a thing in a really old, I think it was 3rd or 4th edition Codex for the Necrons, where you have Pariahs, which were, if I remember from that Codex, were individuals who had had a specific genetic gene that when they were turned into Necron, or could be turned into Necrons, even like the modern people turned into Necron, would give them basically a null field of psychic energy around them. You could go near them and you would always feel sad and depressed because they drained emotions and psychic energy. And on tabletop, this was represented by them giving a leadership debuff to everything nearby, but you didn't use them for that. You used them with the fact that their weapon ignored all saves, which made it hilarious to use against Chaos Demons. Especially greater Chaos Demons. There was a greater Demon of Nurgle I ran a group of, I think it was 8 Pariahs and a Necron Lord against with Warsides, and it died. It straight up just died. After the rework to make them basically space Egyptians as opposed to Terminators, Pariah seems to have disappeared outside of in the books, where there's the idea of the Pariah gene still exists. It just, as far as I know, it isn't as prominent because it's no longer part of an army. So, her bringing up Pariah here, it's in reference to having someone nearby who would nullify her abilities just by existing. The opposite of a Psycho, I guess. What about the birds? But he never asked for clarification. You sent a request for a songbird, but he never asked for clarification. There's a bird in every single one. They're squeaking so piteously, you let the poor things out. You even fed them breakfast and dinner, but the stupid birds wouldn't stop chittering. They were flying around, hitting everyone. Yeah. I think all of this is purely down to Cassia being confined in a room on a station, not being allowed to socialize with anybody, so she's just got no... she just can't communicate. What sort of questions do you want to ask? Oh, the fact that I can see there's 2 results on the right side for success is worrying. Read a cheat on Passau to Mobius very recently, claimed the subject would never believe the new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one but a tyrant. Interesting. Skill value is 118? How is it 118? How is her skill value 118? I hate how she's just around. I'm not hitting on Cassia. No matter the circumstances, I want to go with this one. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Istefan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people only flock to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in the followers, or be magnanimous and choose all? Honestly, this option right here is probably the one I'm going to go with. Not afraid of acquiring a reputation for ruthlessness. Exercise restraint, lenience in actions. Excessive suspicion and mistrust hardens the heart of people thinking against each other. Choose it as and when you need to be. It's very Machiavellian, but it's sort of how we're doing this. Please do continue. Cass says Jay knows stuff, Marwol. I don't know how she has 118 Imperium. That's the only problem I have with her. Well, I have a few problems with Jay. The main one being I don't need a third fucking officer in the party. But here we are. Oh, I'm never going to have her in the party unless it's for a quest, and she has to come along. But I don't know how she has 118. I don't know what she has that's giving her that bonus. I would like to have that for myself, possible. But we'll get to that. Hopefully. We'll investigate. We'll do a bit of research. How am I an heir to a protector and can bear the responsibility of billions of lives day after day and not stoop under all the weight? I wish here there was another one of those like origin things. Because an Astra military commander would be responsible for many lives. But unfortunately that's not an option. I always try to do my best, basically, is what this option here is. Great, we've socialized her. Right, how the hell have you got 118? 70 from your fellowship. 20 from your origin advance. 20 from being an officer. How do I not have that then? Fellowship, fellowship. Oh, because you have Humanity's Finest and I haven't picked up Humanity's Finest yet either. That would do it. You also picked up Law Imperium. Ah, I see. So yeah, you've stacked up 2 things of Law Imperium alongside your thing. You're basically a skill monkey, which I don't need. Because I've sort of made everyone a skill monkey. Well, let's go look around the galaxy. It would be a galaxy, right? Look around the galaxy. We have a desert world. I want to go scan this. Then I want to fix my ship. What we got? Dead world, mining world. Thank you. Where do the repair? That's how. I don't know the important star, but I'm going to be honest. I probably should look at the difference pretty quick, considering I now do more damage on one side of the ship than the other. Upgrade again, why not? Let's go scan this planet down here, and then go deal with whatever this mess over here is, and then we'll go look at that planet. But yeah, Chaos, I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. I hope you haven't been melting away in the summer heat. Hello, wife. That's really early to say that, but you are the romance for this playthrough, so... Hello, wife.
Time to earn your keep, crew.
Oh shit, we're dealing with Eldar. Oh, they got torpedoes. Is it just the two? It's just the two. Okay. Well, I'm going to send my own torpedoes. How'd you like that one? And then we're going to slot the gap.
Engage the engines.
Because if I fly past their torpedoes can't hit me.
Make every shot count.
Fine, shoot the torpedoes.
Macro cannon, open fire.
That will have to do. Okay, bring the gun up.
Let them taste our fury. Make every shot count. Salvo!
Good hits. I kind of want to just sit here. Oh, but I have to hit one of these at the end. Gas says port is left, starboard is right. I'm not gonna remember that. I just won't. Fine, we'll go by here since that's behind the other set and we'll maybe swing around. Sorry, are you flying your torpedoes into my torpedoes? Wasn't expecting that move. I feel like that's a bit of a dumb one though. Wait, your torpedoes already moved. Why'd you get to move your torpedoes again?
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Take it out. Or not, you disappointment.
Make every shot count.
Note to self, don't get too close to the ships, they do explode.
Let the void sort them out.
Ooh. This is fine.
Fire at will.
Oh wow, that absolutely ripped that apart. Why don't we just gun this one down?
Open fire.
Not if my aim's like that.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Beautiful aim, no notes. Let's get out the way, the torpedo's about to go. Their torpedo's about to go too. I think we're too tight. I don't think they're gonna reach us. We're okay.
Battle won. On to the next one.
Barely got any scrap for that. I like the fleet battles. They're better than at least the entirety of Battlefleet Gothica or whatever it was called. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm not completely sold on them. Order of the Hammer. Unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to Rogue Trader Winterscale. I'm not going to abandon people of faith. 611 days after the feast of the passing of faith. Wait, am I not the Rogue Trader in this one? Am I just some random guy? Let them in, but keep an eye on them. So the crowd picked a fight with them, the Order fought back. And then there we are. Well, if I've just arrived here, and there's a bunch of venerable worshippers of the Emperor being assaulted by a group of people who look like cultists, I know who I'm going to side with. It's now mine. We have a colony! Completed project's colony plans forwards. First, the backbone of colony development. Takes time. I can choose to have Dominion of the Hammer, the High Throne, or the Celestial Protector. What's Infernical? Gives me Drusians, proper factor security, proper factor complacency. Plus 5% chance to crit against Chaos. 30% to the Shield of the Prow. Honestly, affects the profit factor produced by a colony and the speed of the projects of the colony. Affects the ability to cope on their own. Amount of resources produced. I kind of want to go with this. Oh, it's a two-handed flamer that doesn't inflict burning. really solid damage, but I like the fact that it's going to give me Drusians. Oh. Accuser of Sin. Sorry, I'm just quite as I'm trying to read my way through this and figure out what it is that I'm looking at. Sorry, I can put this onto Cabela and deal some bonus damage. I mean, not a lot. Oh, I could put it onto someone else we know who's stacking willpower, Heinrichs. Oh, hello. A power sword. I know who could like that. Okay. Now that we've handled this, let's do a scan, see what we can get access to. We can go to Omicron, we can go to Systems Speculo. Still no access over to the right side. It might be that we have to come down the right side. And then Telecos Epsilon is going to be near at the end. How much time have I got left? I got enough time for another hour-ish. Okay. So, Omicron it is. Okay. How would you intend to study the disease? Yeah, let's not use the officers and the important people. Let's use convicts and people who don't matter. Feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the Void Shield arrays. What's the story about Lady Theodora? Find out who's spreading these lies and rumors and punish them. Yeah, try to find out who started the rumor, because this might spread to something else. Okay, Omicron, what have you got for me? Good planets, good things, space dust. Alright, what about... This is probably uninhabitable. I do appreciate the 50 experience every time we scan something. We have a magnetic storm. Only truly powerful diviner machines. I just picked up a thing, didn't I? Eye of the magnetic storm. So we don't know what to do with this at the moment. Truly powerful sacred technology. We need to come back to it. Scan. Ruins of an ancient imperial city discovered on a dead world. Explore. Got holy gifts. Ah. Automatically hit the target, you say? Gather as many supplies as possible. Explore the palace. Ghost sword. Drain the fuel. And leave the city. Okay, so the armor pen is better, but the rest of it sucks. Ah. Well, I'd rather that. Okay, and what have we got over here? Dead world? Nothing? Resources. Okay, that's everything from this place. Do a handy little scan. See, I thought it would reach over to Speculo. I thought I told you to investigate this, Victus. Casualties, unrest, compartments are sealed off, but thought you might look into it. The situation's delicate. There are mentions of Idira Talas being at the scene. Argenta? Fetch Cabela. What is she doing there? I'll deal with it personally. Every single person here is perfect for dealing with Idira's bullshit. Starting with Heinrichs. Heinrichs is a psyker. Sanctioned psyker with the Inquisition, Order of Xenos specifically. However, he is still a psyker, and he's still able to, you know, lay the smackdown on someone who's unsanctioned. So, that's fine. Pascal, we like Pascal. Pascal's good. Pascal's great. Pascal can analyze her weaknesses and go, aha, she is made of flesh, and pop her with plasma. Cabela, well, Cabela is Cabela. Cassia is a better psyker than the unsanctioned, the untrained. And Cassia, as we've seen her, well, how I've used her in many different fights, can debuff the fuck out of all of her stats. to the point where Idira will be doing basically no damage, or she'll do less damage, and will be having more issues and more problems. And Argenta, well, she's a sister of battle with a gun. Let's see how this pans out, shall we? Seconds.
Operation successful.
The breath of the Immaterium. I feel the same thing whenever your resident witch is around. We are close.
I too feel something drawing near, but I do not see any colors. The whole world drained of color the moment we set foot on this deck.
She's claimed some people.
About you.
See, Argenta knows you're an illusion. We've already met. Theodora's dead, so there's no way you could be her. If you're really Theodora, tell me, who killed you? And what do you want with me then? Why were you here waiting? I'm gonna send you back to the abyss you crawled from.
Let us know, Dordan.
Spotted.
My house would be proud of me.
I think the obvious wants me to go into the middle of the room for a bit of a boss fight. I don't want to do that just yet.
Take heed, rogue trader.
Goods. Alright, let's go for the fight.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh no, she's over here. Ah, Idira's up there. I don't really care about Idira, I just want this demon gone from my ship. Let's go. Heinrichs, I believe this is the point where we shoot the Psycho, right? Idira's letting this happen Yeah, you deserve that damage. I actually do get the option to let Argenta shoot the bitch. That's one less problem on the ship. Kind of just wanted to see if that would straight up just kill her. I believe we are going to be missing out on things by having her dead now, though. As opposed to maybe killing her later. Yeah, let's not kill her so quickly. As much as I have disdain for the unsanctioned. I am actually really happy, though, that you can just go, hey, that... kill it, and Argenta will just shoot them. I'm just gonna mash numbers and get through this. There we go.
I've read about this.
I am curious to see how Idira gets herself out of this
Fortune
situation.
smiles on us. An ill omen.
Hey Theodora, let me just hold this and there we go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And continue, continue, continue. Very light press. It took less damage that time. I'm gonna tell Argenta to hold fire. Kill Idira. Let's see if I can get Argenta to Idira to snap out of it. Oh, so it's not that much more different. I guess we get Idira as an ally. Alright, we got a warp beast, but we know that's a pink horror of some description. The workers have gone a little bit insane. I'm gonna have Cabela run down here and handle the workers down here. Cassie to move over a little bit. Oh, have Cassie by there. Have Pascal by here. Okay, front line is this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Back line.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
And here. You skill off of your willpower, right? So if I do something as funny as this.
If I may.
There goes most of the stats. Wow, yeah, I'm not used to having the 5 action points. Coley, hello! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Let's give you a quick shout out. There we go. No, I don't want to move Cassie over there. I'm not sure what I want to do, I think, to be honest. I guess Heinrichs and then boost us up. Failed degradation's getting spicy, but...
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Your turn. I won't object to it.
Okay, that'll do. But yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Let's throw some more things out. Mainly just in the form of damage, I guess.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
There we go, racked it down to -10. The willpower is really suffering now. 26 burn is disgustingly strong. But again, that's because it scales off of veil degradation, right? Yeah. Spicy. Very spicy.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Of course, the unsanctioned Psyker decides to try to fight the thing in melee and makes the veil worse. Maybe I should have stuck with the idea of Argenta shooting you. You know what? Risk it.
But of course, Lord Captain.
And then you're just gonna run up and hit the thing.
Let's see to it.
28 burn. That thing's only gonna last for like another 2 turns max. Good tried. Relocate to here. We're gonna analyze every enemy. And then we're gonna bless everyone's equipment. I'm not quite sure what Wicked Bomb does. I should probably read that. Reduces damage suffered by the pink power while other demons are alive. Could we stop having things explode, please? Great. We have blinding grenades going off because of the workers. Please stop just detonating yourself again and again. Okay, Kubala can kill you. I'm pretty sure, in one turn.
I shall not fail. Trust me. As the tenants demand.
Oh, maybe not.
Trust me.
Really? You had barely any bleed? Not dead on the next turn anyway.
As honor ordained, killing brings me no pleasure.
Let's get you over here behind cover. Right, now Argenta gets to have a turn.
This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I act.
How the hell did you dodge all of that?
I refuse. Faith without deed is worthless.
Yeah, I know how over-penetration works.
It's as good as done. On it.
Punch pin. That burns out, we don't have to worry. You don't burn out.
I'll see to it personally.
That'll do.
Who, if not me?
Doubt is for the weak. work is a prayer.
It's okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
There's no way I can position this to hit just both of them. So, Warpcus.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then...
Another foe painted black.
that one. I'm gonna have to be very careful how we move with Cabela.
If I may.
Buff up hunters.
You don't frighten me.
What did you even do? Apart from make my life worse because you keep using your stupid abilities, what do you even do? Heinrichs, blast that thing.
I need a foothold.
I guess you blasted it?
My vow is to...
Okay, that dies on its turn.
I can handle this.
Oh, no wonder she missed. There was the blind grenades. I forgot about that. You can kill the Warp Beast, or you can run down here and kill this guy.
I shall not fail. The shadow death is a blessing.
Okay. Next one I want you to target is this one. You already got the AP. Never mind.
Trust me. As honor or killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me.
4 bleed.
Come. The other side awaits.
And then nothing else you can really do this turn. That's okay. The Warp Beast by there, the Workers by there, but it's fallen over. It suffered from perils. Let's go.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Momentum.
I won't compromise my principles. I am ready for whatever comes.
Put it down.
It's as good.
Thank you.
I'll make it happen.
As the Emperor commands, escape the Emperor's judgment.
Right now we have 2 blue horrors, which is actually absolutely fine.
I'm enraged.
Honestly, the Ethereal Flames explosion shit is actually really annoying. Yeah, there's no way I can do this and get that as well. Okay.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Naturally.
Nothing else I can really do there.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Deal with that.
I know what is to come.
Come on, Idira, do something useful. Nothing. Do nothing useful, I guess.
For the throne, I'm done with this one.
Hi, Pascal.
Request approved. The spiritual process is favorable.
Okay, Cabela. If you run to here, you might be able to massacre this person. You position like this so we can do raining blood and get across.
As honor.
I'm amended.
Trust me.
Love to see it.
As honor or my blade whispers your name. I am your blade and shield.
And then Argenta. Honestly, I'm just gonna have you run over here.
God Emperor, move through me.
And then we're gonna do this little fun combo again.
I will not. Faith
Turn on
without
confidence.
deeds is worthless.
And then send
do
all
it.
the shots.
Eradicated.
Hello, freak boy. Freak boy, freak girl, you should say. Honestly, I'm really tempted to stick with the idea of shooting Idira. But I also want to see, as much as I don't like Idira, this is my first playthrough, I do want to see more of her story. So with that said, I think we're going to try to keep her alive, but if this sort of thing happens again, I'm calling it. I'm going to kill her there. Did you summon the abomination? Is it been your fault this whole time? Yeah, everything you're saying here is just making me side more and more with the idea of just killing you. What am I supposed to do with you now? As long as you're useful, you'll live. I don't really care about the rest of it. Cody says, thank you for the shout out. They're just rushing for work. That's alright. I hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good work shift. I'm not going to be going for that long today. I need to wrap this up probably either in the next half hour or so. I think with Idira, I have the option to vent her out an airlock. This game, you give me a lot of options here to get rid of Idira. And I'm a fool not to take any of them. But I'm going to go with option 1. If she succumbs again, shoot her.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Plus 10 toughness. Unsanctioned psycho only? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get it all out.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's hope there's more useful things in this section of space than there is Idira. Visit System Speculo. We have unknown ships and we have 3 planets. What we got? Olga's Anomaly and Xenotech. Oh, it's an investigation place. The Bottomless Pit. Great name. Love it. No note. Hello. I've come to the Bottomless Pit. Why? I could not tell you.
I know that you are watching me, Venai Heinrichs. Not as a friend, but as a sentry. I do not mind.
Thank you. I do not doubt your loyalty, but your method for selecting victims makes me wary.
As it should be.
Touch the darkness and the darkness will accept you. Not sure I want to.
Operation successful.
I always keep my options open. What do we have here?
Yeah, I thought this was going to be some. Staff of Mindsight. What does Vision of Death do?
Is there money to be made?
What else we got? Got another rusty cogitator and some more goods over here.
The machine god grants me insight.
Look, over there.
My house would be proud of me.
So, a place that's been abandoned and no one is entirely sure why. Is there anything else over here at the top?
Cast your eye there.
Yeah, there's an inscription here. Cass, go have a look at it.
I've read about this.
Speak to the fear that dogs you. Anything else hiding anywhere?
Nothing escapes my sight.
Data slate. Several months since you arrived here, yet no closer to understanding the local phenomenon. Then quite literally lies on the surface. The object does not reflect light or sound, absorbs them.
We follow. Fascinating stratagem.
Okay, well I guess it's time for me to touch the dark. Examine the pit. I'm gonna reach into the pit. I could pull back. I feel like maybe I should have not pulled away from the pit.
Keep your wits about you.
But since we roll back to keep Idira, I'm not going to roll back to find out about the pit. What has this world got for me? I only have one extractium left. Good thing we're going to Yanis. And hopefully there'll be more things there. To war! Attack the pirates. Wait, hold up. Attack the pirates. Okay, so that's trying to disengage.
Helmsman, take us in.
Shoot it.
The force of a supernova.
Deploy torps. Yeah, deploy torps that way.
Keep up the pressure. Let them taste our fury. Macro cannons, open fire.
Oh, one shot, really? That's okay. A lot of the enemy ships are too far away to be a threat right now. Yeah, see, they've already got to turn and come this way. kill that. How is it not dead?
Let them taste our fury.
If we line up like this, we can prowl lance it.
Launch battery, fully.
My torpedoes are going way late in the turn. Which I'm not a huge fan of them going so late. It sort of ruins the point of having them. Have to reset the shields. If we live that long.
I hope you're ready to die for the Emperor, Lord Captain.
Set the shields. I'm on 3 HP. We ain't surviving this.
Macro cannon, open fire! Salvo! Torpedoes, away!
Can I fly through my own torpedoes? Yes, I can.
Engage the engines.
Not that it matters, because either one of these ships can just fire a shot. Dead. And I think that's where we're going to end it for today. It's a really dour note, I know, but it means that next time we can start with a better one. Because hopefully we'll win this combat. I still need to get used to how naval combat works. I think I'm not quite getting it. It kind of, in a weird way, reminds me of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, but that's besides the point. Yeah, we didn't quite make it to Janus, but next time.